público, tudo bem com vocês? Pessoal de casa, nós estamos aqui novamente com mais um Big Brother vs Filósofos para ver quem que irá entrar na casa mais vigiada pela filosofia. Nós aqui estamos... Ignorem. Nós aqui estamos com Michael Sandel, Albert Einstein, Ariana Grande e John Rawls. Então, que tal a gente dar um pequeno tempo, um pequeno minuto para ver o que cada um tem a dizer sobre o seu respeito? Vejo vocês daqui a pouco.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Rawls, and I am a political philosopher and advocate of justice as fairness. I believe that in order to build a truly just society, we must set aside our privileges, social positions, and personal interests. Imagine that you have to choose the rules of a new society, but without knowing who you will be in it, rich or poor, strong or vulnerable. This is what we call the veil of ignorance. Under these conditions, everyone would choose principles that ensure equal liberty, real opportunities, and support for the least advantaged. Justice begins when we are impartial. To that end, the state must be neutral, protecting individuals' freedom to live according to their own conception of the good life. It is on the basis of these principles that I advocate for a fairer, more rational, and more balanced society for all.
What is this? Where am I supposed to put this? Well, you probably already know me. I'm Albert Einstein. I should be dead by now, right? I mean, I was born in 1879. But they called me and I said, why not? I was so bored in the grave either way. Well, I don't know what I'm doing here, but anyway. One thing, I don't know what this great machine is, but I'm addicted to TikTok.
Good afternoon. I'm Michael Sandel, and I'm here to challenge an idea that has become popular, that we can build justice in politics without involving moral values and communal ties. My colleague John Rawls defends a rational, isolated self that chooses principles of justice from behind a veil of ignorance. But is that really how we live? We are not beings floating in a vacuum. We are sons and daughters, neighbors, members of cultures, religions, and traditions. These relationships shape who we are. That's why justice cannot be just a matter of neutral rules. It must take into account shared values, the common good, and collective identity. A completely neutral state? That's an illusion. Every political decision reflects some vision of the good. Pretending otherwise only weakens democracy. I'm here to argue that if we want justice, we need to look to the community, to the bonds that form us, and not just to isolated individuals and abstract interests.
So I'm Ariana Grande, y'all. I should be out there slaying the stage in Los Angeles right now, but they called and I was like, sorry LA, I gotta cancel y'all cause I need to be here. You put it like this. So, we met today.
I know we're from different times and personalities, but we're already best friends. This friendship is going forward, even after I go back to my grave.
I don't support you.
Why? Because I'm right?
Because you think money shouldn't be shared to everyone, even if there's poor people dying of hunger in the streets.
Well, I guess so.
Get out!
Então, pessoal de casa, acho que a gente já conseguiu ver um pouco do ponto de vista de cada brother. Mas antes da gente realmente iniciar esta versão, que tal a gente primeiro fixar um pouco melhor o rosto de nossos brothers? Perfeito. Agora sim, eu acho... Mas então, pessoal de casa, acho que a gente já pode declarar que essa versão de Big Brother vs Filósofos pode ser...
Sandel says your theory is stupid because justice must be built behind a veil of ignorance.
Ação, quem sabe até conflitos internos. Então,
John says justice behind the veil of ignorance is refused, and his theory is the best
casa
one.
mais vigiada pela filosofia. E eu não quero ver, não sair daqui nenhum drama, porque eu sei que isso vai dar drama.
Michael, justice must be built on neutral principles chosen by rational individuals behind the veil of ignorance. That's the only way to guarantee fairness.
John, your neutrality erases who we really are. We're not isolated beings. Our identities are rooted in communities and traditions that can't be ignored.
But without the veil, prejudice and self-interest rule. Justice would just be a power game.
And without recognizing our social ties, your justice becomes a soulless abstraction that doesn't speak to real life.
Nice, we did it.
Yes.
I think we need to stir up even more drama.
Agreed.
What do we do?
I have an idea. Hey, wake up. John says that the fact you believe people don't deserve merit means you don't know how to think properly. Rest in peace.
Meritocracy is a dangerous illusion. It makes people believe success is always fair and deserved while ignoring the inequalities and privileges that shape our lives from the start.
That's exactly why I created the veil of ignorance, so justice principles protect the least advantaged, balancing merit and equality.
Pessoal de casa, nós estamos com a última prova, onde a gente quer saber qual foi o culpado de todo esse drama. E acho que quase isso aqui está bem evidente.
And what?
Not our fault.
It's not their fault. It is.
John, the meritocracy you defend is a fallacy that only reinforces inequality. It makes people believe success depends solely on effort, but it ignores the privileges and unfair conditions people face from birth.
Michael, I understand your concern, but we can't simply disregard merit. Justice requires rewarding those who strive and contribute. It wouldn't be fair to reward everyone equally.
But John, ignoring people's starting points just perpetuates injustice. It's not only about merit, it's about recognizing that life doesn't begin the same way for everyone. How can we call that fair?
That's exactly why I created the veil of ignorance, to ensure justice principles are chosen without knowing our social position, protecting the most disadvantaged.
But your veil, John, removes us from the real communities and identities that define us. Justice must include our shared values and social bonds, not just cold abstractions.
We disagree, but I admit justice is complex. Maybe the key lies in balancing merit with concern for structural inequality.
I don't know what we did that was so noticeable for people.
I think we should accept we have different opinions.
Yeah.
Três. Três.